Hey, welcome back, friends. If you want to join the friends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Today we have episode 2 of Ultimate Final Boss. This is a series where I'm going to try to get every single drop in the game, and it's going to be loot from 1,000 King Black Dragons. If you haven't seen episode 1, go ahead and check the links down below for me killing 1,000 giant moles. So I do want to start off with the boss kill list to show you exactly how many bosses I have unlocked, and it's only 2. This is going to be my hopefully loot from 1,000 King Black Dragons so that I can unlock the third one here. And last but not least is my pre-series goals. I did kill the giant mole already and got all of the drops that I needed from her. I did make 50 mil in the process of doing this, so I do have a long ways to go, but it was a good start on the first episode. Now that we have the cleanup out of the way from the last episode, let's go ahead and take a look at the loot from 1,000 King Black Dragons. Unfortunately, I don't have any special drops this week because I didn't get any. I know that the drop rate is 1 in 500 to get the ornament kits or the Dragon Boots gloves. I didn't get any in the 1,000, so I'm pretty dry on those already, but as you can see here, I do have 1,000 dragon bones and 1,000 black dragon hides, so I did kill all 1,000 of them. First thing I want to mention though is the charms. Not too good on the gold or green charms. Blue charms you get a couple, but that was actually a pretty rare drop. The crimson charms are actually pretty nice though. Out of 1,000 kills, I was getting 2.5 crimson charms per kill, which doesn't seem wonderful. And if you think about it, I'm killing about 60 without overloads and about 70 per hour with overloads. So if you're killing about 70 per hour, this is taking about 15 hours, you're getting maybe 130, 150 per hour. There's a lot better ways of getting Crimson Charms, but this is not the worst way in the world. So let's go ahead and deposit those charms just because I want them out of my inventory. That way I can sell everything all in one go. I did get 8 King Black Dragon heads, so that is going to be a pretty big untradeable that you can actually get, as well as a Starved Ancient Effigy. I did get one of them. I think it was about 600 kills in. I probably should have recorded that, but I just didn't even think about it. As well as an Elite Clue Scroll. I got it like 100 kills in, decided not to do it, and just to leave it in my bank throughout this entire thing. So Elite Clue Scroll I'm gonna do at some point in the future. The Last Rider, I did get that as well. That was probably about 20 or 30 kills in. I didn't recognize how rare it actually was to get that early, so I didn't record that either, but I did get that extremely early. Everything else left in my bank is just rare drop table stuff. For some reason, he does drop a lot of gems, which is kind of a troll drop, as well as Rune Javelins. He drops that a lot. Onto the main drops, though. Dragon Helms as well as rune items, you get a lot of those. I personally would recommend using a spring cleaner here. I know that I am planning on doing that as soon as I am done with this loot from 1,000, which I am now. Also, you get a lot of runes here. I got a lot of Death, Law, and Blood runes. I think the Death and the Law runes all drop 50 apiece, and Blood runes are really weird numbers. I'm not 100% sure how much it is. To get silver ore, you get a decent amount from this. You get maybe about 500 per hour, so it's not the best way of getting silver ore, but if you are trying to just kill King Black Dragon and the silver ore is a benefit, it's a decent amount of crafting experience on an Iron Man, as well as the gold ore. This is, again, not the best way of obtaining gold ore, but with everything else that you're also getting while killing the King Black Dragon, it's not a really bad way of killing or getting gold ore either. On top of that, we have a couple of pretty valuable drops here. We got all the bars and the ores. To get 96 runite ore. That is not using spring cleaner, that's just him dropping 96 runite ore. I think one drop was actually a rare drop table of like 10 or 12 or something. Along with the adamant bars, I know it usually drops 5 at a time, but I believe I got like a drop of 19 or 24 adamant bars, so again, rare drop table did help this out a little bit, but the majority of them are actually from his real drop table. Runite bars, again, real drop table. I think 2 or 3 can be dropped at a time, and the Mystic Cloth, they changed up the way that you get Mystic tops and bottoms and everything. just made Mystic Cloth. It's not worth nearly as much as it used to. The logs are actually a decent amount of logs, though. You get 3,600 U logs and 580 magic logs. The magic logs, I know a lot of people on Ironmans actually go for this because that's the quickest way of getting magic logs. And it looks like the drop rate's about 1 in 10, so good to know for an Ironman account. Mithril and rune arrows are also going to be a decent amount of money. As I already said, all of these are rare drop table. I'm just going to add them to my inventory. That way we can do a overall price check really quick. So, deposit them all, about 15 hours, and I got 19.5 million. I'm going to sell all this loot to see exactly how much I actually get. But let's go through, see which ones are the most valuable. You actually get a lot of money from rune arrows, as well as all the rune and adamant items. That's expected. A lot from U logs as well. Blood runes, absolutely insane. If you're doing this on a free-to-play instead of a pay-to-play, you will not be getting these blood runes, so that's going to be a big loss in money. And all the runite items, again, giant amount of money. The rune plate body and the rune square shield are both worth over $1 million. I did get 7 dragon helms, so that's a decent amount of money as well. And of course, because we're getting black dragon hides every single kill, you are going to get a decent amount of money from those as well. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed with the dragon bones. I probably am just going to use a bone crusher and demon horn necklace from now on when killing these. It's not really worth that much money. Seeing as how dragon bones are only worth about 1,500, I think I did the math, and if you are using a bone crusher slash demon horn necklace, essentially, because you're having to bank all of these and you are not getting the prayer renewal, it's only worth about 500 apiece. So take $1 million off of this, and we'd be able to hopefully kill it faster and not use as many prayer potions if we are just burying these. So again, probably just going to bury them from now on. I'm not going to keep track of these dragon bones anymore. They're not worth it. All in all, decent loot though. I'm going to sell all this and see exactly how many coins we get in the coin pouch after it. Just finished up selling everything, and if we examine the money pouch here, we can see that you are getting 19.5 million. I did do the math, and I got about 65 to 70 kills per hour with overloads, so you can expect to get this done in about 15 hours. I'm a little bit of a noob, so it took me probably about 17 to 18, so I was making about $1 mil per hour while doing this. After supply cost is probably a little bit under $1 mil, so if you're looking for money making, not the best thing in the world. One thing I do want to mention though is the boss collection log. Let's go ahead and get to King Black Dragon here. I have 2 out of 8. I got nothing. I did not get the pet, I did not get any of these rare drops, and I did not get the Draconic Visage. I'm not expecting to get the Draconic Visage from here. I'm expecting to get it from the Queen Black Dragon, and it will just take it off for both locations. But I was really hoping to get at least one of the unique drops, seeing as how I need to get all 4 of these to get the King Black Dragon title. That's going to be a little bit problematic. It's going to take me a lot of kills to probably get all 4 of these drops, and that's assuming that I don't get any duplicates. I think that the drop rate, you should expect to get all 4 of them. 1 in 2,000. So I would expect to be having to kill this about 3,000 to 4,000 times to get all these drops, just because unless you get super lucky and you happen to get the perfect drops, you're probably not going to get done in about 2,000. But the fact that I didn't get any of them in the first 1,000 is not boding well. Draconic Visage I don't care at all about. It's like 1 in 5,000 though. If I get one of those, that would be super lucky. And the King Black Dragonling, again, not expecting to get that. I think it's about 1 in 1,250 during your last 500 kills. During the first 500, it's like 1 in 2,500. Now that I have unlocked the 3rd threshold by killing 1,000 of them, the King Black Dragonling pet, I believe, is like 1 in 800 chance to get. So I will get this probably before getting all 4 of those. I'm not going to worry too much about it, but it's one of those things I was hoping to get, but I was not expecting it. All in all, horrible for Ultimate Final Boss. I didn't get any significant drops. So yeah, I am going to be doing the effigy here and the elite clue scroll at some point, but that will be for another day. Let's go ahead and give you a wrap up really quick to see where we are in this series. Okay, so let's start up a little bit of wrap up. So to start everything off, the boss kill list again. Unfortunately, I did not get every single drop from the King Black Dragon. I did not expect to, but we got a pitiful amount of drops. So it's going to take quite a while to get that check mark over the King Black Dragon, but we did unlock the Chaos Elemental, so that means that next episode will probably be me killing 1,000 Chaos Elementals, assuming I don't get extremely lucky killing King Black Dragon at some point in between here and then. I do want to mention a couple of my money-making goals. I did not actually accomplish any of them right now because King Black Dragon obviously didn't give me much money. I only got 19 mil from him. So all of these goals are still active, still trying to get all the tier 92s at some point as well as the tier 99 prayers. All of the non-degradable armors would be excellent to get. I don't think I actually need any of them for the next boss though, so I don't plan on buying any of them right now. And the ability codexes would be nice as well. And on top of that, I do plan on probably just doing the tier 80 augmented equipment now that tier 90 doesn't actually ever get to level 20. We're going to be looking at in the future if they ever do update the tier 90s to be stackable and actually making it to level 20. That might be changing in the future. And let's wrap it up with our series goals. So I do want to mention I did change all bosses to only 27 instead of 29. I do not plan on killing the Jad or the Fight Kiln 1,000 times. That's just not going to happen. I am already looking at how long the series is going to be, and realistically it's no, let's just not do that. I did obviously kill the King Black Dragon 1,000 times, so that made it 2 out of 23 for 1,000 kills of the solo bosses, as well as 2 out of 27 for the kills of all bosses. I did get 2 boss drops from the King Black Dragon, so that puts me at 5 out of 2,153. Still have a long ways to go. And of course I did not actually get the boss pet, so again, that's annoying, but I wasn't expecting it. Obviously, because I didn't get all the drops, I did not get the boss title, but I did make a decent amount of money. I did make 19 mil, which adds up to 69 mil that we've made in this series so far. Not the best amount, but it's getting up there. It is something that I am looking forward to in the future. So basically, to sum everything up, King Black Dragon, little bit of a disappointment. I did get 1,000 kills in, so that means that I unlock the Chaos Elemental. So I will be trying to kill that as quick as I can. I'm a little bit hesitant about this one because getting a loot from 1,000 Chaos Elemental is going to be problematic if there are PKers at any point in time. I'm going to have to figure out if Chaos Elemental is a thing that people PK a lot. And honestly, I think that the best bet for the Chaos Elemental is just going to be to kill it until I get the pet, and then I may try to get the rest of the drops from Revenants. I'm going to have to debate that as soon as I actually get to the Chaos Elemental. But hopefully you guys all enjoyed the loot from 1,000 King Black Dragons. If you did, I would love it if you leave a like, let people know about this series, let them know that it's going on. Also leave a comment letting me know if you enjoyed the series or not. I would also love it if you subscribe to see everything that's about to happen. As always though, have a good one.